Today, we're going to learn how to be the CEO of Gamekit Games. That's like, like TikTok speak for like being really good at something, which in like this case is like a Gimkit competitive game review. All right, if you're still here after that joke, I'm sorry. So let's just jump in. If you have the option to use a mobile device, use it instead of a regular computer. Moving a mouse is slow compared to what you can do by touching the screen with your finger. So much faster, as long as your tablet or phone isn't old and slow itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to gimkit.com/play. Check it up at the top. That's the site that you're going to go to. It's going to take you to a screen that looks like this. I want you to get a code from your teacher. All right, that's going to be from like Facebook or Google Classroom or however your teacher gets it out to you. So let's do that real quick. Now put in a school-appropriate name and wait for the game to begin. While you're waiting, you can click tap here to draw, and just draw and have some fun while you're waiting. The game will begin. If you want a top score, the goal here is to buy as many power-ups as you can to earn you more money. So right now, spending is good. Don't hoard your money. I want you to buy, and buy. Eventually, with all these upgrades, you can be making millions of dollars for each question instead of just a few dollars a question. If you play your cards right, you can make over $1 billion with just one question. So let's go to the shop. Up at the top left, there's those three little lines. Click on shop. There are three types of things that you must buy in the upgrade section. You want to buy money per question, a streak bonus, and your multiplier. Okay? You should be working every dollar in every question to max out these three things if you want to win. The faster you can do this, the more money you can make. When you go to upgrade these, make sure that you memorize the next amount of money you will need to upgrade it so that you don't waste your time going back and forth checking on them. Just answer questions fast until you reach that amount of money. Then go to the shop, buy it, and then check the next one. If you can do this, you'll be a millionaire, maybe even a billionaire. So I know that my next one is going to be $10. So I'm going to go back to the questions. So now that the game is going, I want you to be as fast as possible until you can earn $10. So right now I'm at 7. So now that I hit $10, I just go to shop. Go to money per question. I'm going to check the next one. That's $100. So I'm going to buy this one for $10. Okay. I can also go back and I can check on the other ones. So that one's going to be $15. And I know this one's going to be $50. Okay. The next one for this one is going to be $100. Okay. So my next one is going to be 15 and then 50 is what I'm going to be looking for. So now that I know that, I'm just going to go without stopping. So you'll see now that my money is boosted. So each time I earn, instead of earning $1 or $3, I'm going to be earning a lot more. Now some of you are going to be looking at insurance. Okay? This is a waste of money unless you miss questions a lot. But since your teacher most likely will set a cap on how much you can lose, you'll only be stuck at around $0, which you can recover from once you memorize answers to questions that you have previously completed. As you go through the game, you're going to notice that you will see some questions that you have already completed, which is okay. Memorize the answers you have made before, so you won't choose them again if you missed the question last time, or you can answer it faster this time since you already got it right before. The tricky part is that the answers to the questions will now be in a random spot. You can't just choose the same answer tile each time. So the next thing you're going to want to do is check out the power-ups. So let's go over here to the shop again. At the bottom you have upgrades, and now we also have power-ups. Now there are a few that are useful. There are pretty much 4 important ones to worry about, plus one more that you will use to help you use them a second time. The first 2 are the mini and mega bonus. Okay, once you get to a point where you will need a lot of money to upgrade again, and it starts to take a while to get there, buy these two and then use them in conjunction with the discounter to quickly earn a lot more money and not have to grind questions just to get enough money. The mini bonus is a ×2 multiplier, and the mega is a 5 times multiplier. So when you combine, you actually get a ×10 multiplier, which really boosts your bonus. Now that you have a lot of money, the discounter will then allow you to buy the upgrades at a cheaper price and allow you to really take advantage of the extra money. Just make sure that you wait to use the multiplier after you get a question right so that you have a streak bonus activated. Now, if attack power-ups are enabled, there's one that you should plan on buying. That is the deflector. Use this when you start to see people throw bad power-ups at you. This will bounce all bad power-ups thrown at you back at the person who sent them. Remember, if others buy this and you attack them, they will bounce back and hit you as well. I don't worry about attacking because doing that wastes time that you could be earning money. This is actually a great life lesson. Don't worry about attacking others. Show them up with hard work and your wallet later. Now that you have used these essential power-ups, there's one more that you should buy. This one's called the rebooter. Once you have bought and used all the power-ups that you want to use, buy and use the rebooter, which will give you back all the power-ups that you've used so far. Now, when you've maxed out all of your upgrades, use the bonus multipliers for an over $1 billion reward. So this is what it looks like when somebody goes to attack you. So maybe you've been attacked once or twice. You can use the deflector, use. Okay, so anytime anybody goes to attack you, it will be bounced back at them. So let's say they're going to use an icer on you. Okay. So what happened is the power-up deflected ice on the other person who attacked you. Okay? Now they're iced and they can't move, which is a really nice bonus for you since now nobody can hurt you and you can continue to go as fast as possible. So now when you go into these, you'll see that they cost a whole bunch of money. Okay? And right now, we just don't have that kind of money. So this is where using your multipliers for the first time are going to really come in handy. To use them, we go up to the 3 lines at the top left, and then we just click Use, and that will apply it to your next question. Okay, so let's use our mini bonus. Let's use our mega bonus. Okay, and we're going to apply those to answer this question, and that is going to multiply our points by 10. So let's do that real quick, and then watch how much money I earn in one question. So that's going to net us $75,000, which would have taken a really long time to get to if I would have just done it by answering each question. Okay, so now I can go over here and I can use my discounter. Okay, and that'll give me just about 2 minutes or so of discounted prices. So I'm going to go now to my shop. Streak bonuses are going to be your best bet to go with. And, oh, I can't buy that one. Let's see, money per question. I could buy that, or I can do my multiplier. Let's do a ×8 multiplier for right now. So let's buy that. And my other ones are still going to be cheap. So if I continue to answer questions again with this new bonus, it's definitely going to allow me to get there much quicker, and I can still use my discount. And notice I am now making $12,000 per question, which allows me to easily get to those higher prices because I upgraded again. And now it's not going to take me as long to grind to get there. $24,000 per question. It makes it a lot easier to get to those higher prices. Plus I had the discount in there. And now I can get that really quickly. All right, one more time. Object. And now I totally have enough to buy my streak bonus, which will now make it to where I make stupid amount of money. Now let's say that you don't care about money and you just want to look cool. What we're going to do is head over to the themes panel. This is where you can show off your style by updating your theme to look like a boss. If you can manage to make $1 trillion, which my personal best while being attacked by an entire class was pretty much over 400 billion, you have to really be on top of things. You can show off your money by buying the $1 trillion pure gold theme, which will take you down to $0. But with the money that you're making, you'll be back to $1 billion in a minute or two anyways. Plus, you'll be all gold. Now that you've used all the essential power-ups, there's one more that you should buy. It's called the Rebooter. Once you have bought it and used all the power-ups that you want to use, buy it and then use the Rebooter. This will give you back all the power-ups that you've used so far. So now I use it and I get all of my power-ups back. Now that you've maxed out all of your upgrades, use the bonus multipliers for an over $1 billion reward in one turn. Ready? 6 billion for just one question. Now that you have more money than anyone else in the game, you can afford to give a gift to a friend. You can attack anyone you want without any worries. Up at the screen at the top, you're going to be able to see the leaderboard, so you can see other people up there and where they are compared to you. You can also see what people are doing to each other. Now once you max out everything, you'll be making about 600 million for every single question you get right, which is a lot. When you finish, it'll tell you what place you're in, allows you to clap. I have a clap multiplier on there. Tells you how much you made at the very end, how many questions you answered correctly, how many you answered incorrectly, and then the place that all the other people are in as well. If you look up at the leaderboard on your teacher's screen, you will see that it'll do the top places and their scores, so you can see where you rank as well. Now I have one final tip for you if you're struggling with this game. You have to know your stuff to be fast. Study. There's no substitute for knowing the answers than to just study and pay attention during lessons. This is the best way to get fast at answering the questions in this game. If you know a game is coming, study a little each day till the time comes to play the game. It feels real defeating if you're wasting your money on power-ups because you miss a question that you used them on and you can't get them back. Now with these tips, you should be in the top 3 in just about every single time. Have fun, and I'll see you on the leaderboard.